And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, 2 down now. Next up for the Stros, George Springer, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 the count. Strike two called, and it's even at 2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel, man at first after the 2-out walk. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Kershaw will slide one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So striding in, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Next for the Dodgers, number 13. He stands in for the first time in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sharp ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And again, a throw over. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in, Josh Reddick. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw: 2 hits in 7 tries. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Marwin Gonzalez would be next. Hit hard to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Reddick will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well, this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. McCullers has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here now is the pitcher, Lance McCullers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And the changeup is way low that time. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Toles is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He drew a walk his first time up. Now he'll step off. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 13 over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this one missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Chopper foul.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Another one sent foul. Got him swinging, and that ready for another chance. Number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 13.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
No strike.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Hit to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reddick. And the inning is over. Standing in, number 3. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And that misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Peterson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Number 9, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Lance McCullers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider's in for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself. And here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. So 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Reddick at the track. Reddick has a play. The relay. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the first out. Throw won't get him. So stepping in, Andrew Cole. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim.
Andrew Cole.
First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The pitcher, number 22.
From the belt, the pitch in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. Here's Jock Peterson now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading out for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting, third baseman.
Pitch on the way. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Shoots this one over to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Astros.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and chopped up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. So striding in, Josh Reddick, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
that's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Ready for another shot now, number 13. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Right side. Altuve showing off his range. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Ready for another chance, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. At the plate, number 3. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses off the plate.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Next for the Astros.
Evan Gattis now standing in. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. Underhanded flip. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Tolles. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
That misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Hit back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Takes this the other way to right, and that will conclude matters. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Lance McCullers. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back. Of this game.
Tony Kemp will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 18, Tony Kemp.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out, and there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Kenley Jansen enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Skied into straightaway right. Holds. Has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. First pitch on its way. The runner's breaking for home. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. 0-1, here's the pitch. And the runner's coming home. Squeeze attempt, misses. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Josh Reddick
sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is line to left, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Next up for the Stros, number 3. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Kemp coming on. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Evan Gaddis now standing in. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The putter runs outside, ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it. Next up for Los Angeles, number 13. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
Number 13.
Stays off 1-0. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Joe Smith takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Prior to the 0-2, a move to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner goes for second. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. A throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's the first pitch. This ball's grounded foul. The 0-1 way out in front. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and we are headed. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Smith. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. In the air out to left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 41.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Grandal gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next for the Dodgers, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Ball and a strike.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with 1 swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now batting, Andrew Coles. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Logan Forsythe will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So striding in, Daniel Hudson. Chase Utley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked up. Scott Alexander takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He lined out in his last trip. So looking for better fortunes here. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1.
D-run. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bouncer up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit. His second in this one. 2 for 5 now. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Ready for another shot now, Josh Reddick. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score. Riding in once again, number 3. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. high fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Fouled away. Bellinger in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Gurriel stands at second with 2 gone. And he strikes him out here. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Scott Alexander. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Kike Hernandez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Just a tick behind for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jock Peterson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. It was a walk in his last trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at this time.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid